and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be trying new snacks from M&S. These are my favourite videos. I'm sorry, when M&S is involved, most of the time it's a good time. Whilst I was away on holiday, there was so much stuff coming out from M&S. I was like, I didn't want to come home for it, but do you know what I mean? I was like, I'm missing out. So I am actually going to be filming 2 M&S videos back to back, and the other one I'm trying new stuff throughout the week, so like dinners, lunches, going to the cafe. So please let me know if there's anything specifically you want to see, because this video is out on Sunday and I've got the rest of the week to go out and buy stuff to try, so you'll see that in the following Sunday's video. And I always think, like, what do people actually want to see, especially when I can try like dinners, drinks, things like that. So yeah, please let me know. But for today I'm trying new snacks. I have 2 Christmas items and 1 Halloween item to try within this taste test. There is honestly so many new snacks, it was really hard to decide. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Also, this is the first time filming something like this in my new house, and these lights here are motion sensors. So I've sat in this chair waiting for them to go off, and as soon as it went off, I leant forward to pick something up and it went back on. I thought the motion was down at your feet, so I've got no idea how this works. So we're just gonna have to deal with the bright light. Let's get on with the taste test. These are milk chocolate Speculoos wafers. So these essentially should be giving Biscuit filled wafer vibes. I do have the receipt. When I went to M&S, obviously I was buying for 2 different videos. I spent £61.42. Everything is so expensive, but then if you go Tesco, it's also so expensive. Like, the difference in prices is actually not that mega, but when it's already expensive, you know, whatever. So these are £2.50. This stuff has been in my kitchen for like 4 days, and the, what's the word, the control to not eat anything is high. Oh, I thought there was like layered higher then. I thought, oh my god, you get loads, but it's not. They're just on a little bridge. At first I was waiting for the flavour to hit and I was like, oh no, I've started on a shit item. I have not. The flavour isn't an exact match to Biscuit, but it's really, really close. Or it could be the wafer. I'm not sure, but I really like them. And I feel like I'm gonna try and drink a drink through one of these, like a hot drink. You know what you do with a, what they call Tim Tam or Tam Tam? Tam Tim. But you know, when they like turn to mush, I'm gonna try that in next week's video, because I have got a hot drink to try, so I'm going to see if that works for you. I would definitely buy them again. They are really nice. I will also say there is no savoury in today's video, so I'm just trying to think, how can I space this out, but it's all sweet. Next up we have the pistachio cream dippers. You can find these in the to-go section, like with all the lunch bits. These are £2.30. So they're little shortbreads with the pistachio cream to dip in. I haven't tried their pistachio cream. I got to a point where I was like, do I even like pistachio? But then I had something recently, where was it? Oh, in Spain I had a pistachio cookie and it was gorgeous, and I was like, no, I do like pistachio, just a lot of these things that claim to be don't really taste like it. Right, let's do like a really big bit. That is an elite combo. Let me just try the pistachio cream. That's really, really good. What a great idea. Do you know what it is? M&S haven't even thought of this themselves. Somebody started this on TikTok where they was dipping one of their biscuits into the hazelnut white chocolate cream. So, do you know what I mean? They've kind of copied their idea, but this really works. I really like them. I would definitely get it again. Because I feel like if you buy the big tub, I feel like that probably just goes to waste. How much pistachio cream can you want? Whereas this is like one and done, you know? When it's in the cupboard, you feel like you have to keep eating it. You'd be like, oh, what should I have my pistachio cream with today? Because I spent £5 on it. Next up, we have the Biscuit Clouds. So these are Swiss milk chocolate with malt butter biscuits and caramel pieces. These are £3.50 for the bag. Oh, I've just realised on the back, it's actually salted caramel. I tried the pistachio ones of these a couple of months ago now, and I said, like, they were so good. I can't believe I haven't tried these at all. So I'm really excited to try these. This is the type of flavour I'm here for, especially now I know it's salted caramel. You get loads in the bag. Having a look at what I've got left to try, I feel like this is going to be my favourite taste test ever. They're really good. The malt flavour could probably be a bit stronger, but like I actually can't fault it. I'm just trying to say something so I don't look like I'm kissing M&S's arse, but truly that is spectacular. Really like them. Would definitely sit there and watch a film and eat the whole bag in one sitting. They're really good. I would definitely get these again. Guys, when I edit back, I think, stop saying that, because I just always say they're so good, they're so good. But it's like, I saw a video of someone taking the piss out of girls on TikTok or whatever, being like, this is unreal. And it just, it makes you laugh, because you think, if you just say really good all the time, like, what else can I say apart from sounding like I'm doing it for the dramatics? Right, what should we try next? Let's do a sweet next. One of the Christmas items I have. These are Percy Pig Naughty or Nice, is it? Naughty and Nice. I picked these up because, where did I see it? Oh yeah, one is sour apple and one is sweet cherry, and I thought bliss. If these come out when I was pregnant, I would have been well, if they're good, but I imagine they will be, like I've just got a feeling. I would have been chowing down on these, because I had such a thing for sour apple. So when I saw it as sour apple, I was like, I've got to try these. So obviously apple. They taste exactly like the sour apple Chew-Its, but they're not as sour. They're not really that sour at all, actually. But the apple flavour is really nice. But yeah, unfortunately the sour is not giving. But taste is good. Right, anyway, sweet cherry. Cherry's very subtle, but in a good way, because sometimes artificial cherry, not good. I would pick these over the original Percy Pigs, because I actually prefer fizzy pigtails, so I wouldn't actually pick the normal Percy Pigs. I wouldn't rush to buy these again, just because the sour isn't the sour I would expect. But they are really good. Obviously, I'll enjoy the whole pack. I just need to intervene here and tell you something. When I do these videos, there'll always be a certain snack that sticks out to me throughout the whole video that I think, I'll be eating them tonight. But so far, I'm thinking, how do I pick? I just looked back at the snacks. I was going to put these down, and I was thinking, I want to retry all of you. These will be at the back of the list, but you know what I mean. Following on with the holiday themes, let's do the only Halloween item I've got. I feel like all of the Halloween stuff was out last year. I had these like dough bites, and I nearly got them, and I thought, pretty sure I had them last year. Maybe they've changed one ingredient, or it's just the packaging. Oh no, actually I did see someone's TikTok of them showing stuff, but M&S at Lakeside definitely didn't have them, otherwise I would have picked them up. I think there was like wiggly worm crisps or something. But anyway, these are chocolate sponge cakes with orange flavour icing, orange flavour buttercream, and edible decoration. Did I say these are £4? I thought these were cupcakes, but they're not. They're like, let me show you. They look so weird, look. I was gonna say the cake's like breaking away in my hand. It's gonna be really moist, but actually it's just kind of like mush. I was trying to get to the filling. The filling's hard. Yeah, they're not for me, I'll be honest. The cake kind of goes gloopy. And to be honest, they don't really look anything like a pumpkin. I'm gonna stay on the holiday theme, which is so American. I'm gonna do my other Christmas item, which I've been so excited to try. Again, Christmas items, they're just not giving. They did have the munch box, but it was like £10. And I thought, do I need a massive thing of snacks when I've already got loads? So maybe I'll try that at a later date on TikTok. But these are the sticky toffee cashews. It does say delicious, served warm, but oh, it tells you how to do it as well. I can't be asked for that, to be honest. These are £3.50. They're big, so these are like kind of savoury because they've got the nut, but then they're just going to be sweet, aren't they? So yeah, they smell really good. They're really nice. A sticky toffee nut is unreal. I definitely need to try these hot, because I can imagine that they would be delicious. This just instantly reminded me of Winter Wonderland. I don't know why. Maybe I had something there that tasted like it, or maybe it smells like it. I don't know, but that has actually put me in the Christmas spirit. I would definitely get these again, especially at Christmas. Have a little spread, you know. Oh look, the light's gone off. Look how much better that looks. Okay, and now it's not doing it. There you go. So we've still got 5 things to go. I feel like I need something fresh and fruity, you know. So next up, I'm gonna try these. These are £4. They had so many of, well, not so many, I think 3, maybe 4. But they did also have Marmite. And I just thought, their other products really didn't taste all that much of Marmite. So is this sweet product going to taste like it? I don't know. But if you do want to see me try that, I can get it this week. But I went for the strawberry because I love strawberry. What does it say? Strawberry shortcake blondies, all butter shortbread topped with strawberry jam, clotted cream buttercream, and a fudgy blondie. This is layered, guys. This sounds amazing. Like, please be good. Although sometimes when I've had blondies, they're not the best, but then maybe that's just where I got it from. It's super wet. You know, like when shortbread is so buttery, it just feels wet in your mouth. Please tell me other people understand that. That's really good. The only thing I would say is I wish the jam was jammier. Maybe a bit more tart, you know? But that's like the shortbread on the bottom. That's really good. The thing that's sticking out for me. But then it could be because I'm trying all of these sweet snacks at the same time that it doesn't feel as jammy as it could be. I definitely feel like the jam is not giving for me in this situation. Especially like these bites here, there's just won't be much jam flavour. I wish there was more in the middle. Stuff like this has to really excite me for me to want to buy it again. And unfortunately this doesn't. But I would love to try the other ones. I had tiramisu, like I say, Marmite, and then I don't know, probably like a chocolate one. There's usually chocolate. Let's try this. I couldn't get this last time, it had sold out. So I thought I'd try it now because why not? Pistachio and caramel bar, £1.40. Also, when I'm doing these taste test videos, I love when something comes in small form because it saves me from buying the whole big thing. So yeah, this is like the smaller version of the Big Daddy. You know, the pistachio bar that, is that a pistachio? I don't know. Who knows anymore? I can't keep up with all the products. Also guys, can you believe I haven't tried a single product that is classed as Dubai style? I don't know what Dubai style is. I know obviously it's pistachio and it's got that stuff in it, but I don't know what that's like. Is it just crunchy? I don't know. But how have I not? Now, on holiday they had the Dubai style chocolate and I thought, I don't know if I like Dubai style stuff. So not chocolate, sorry, ice cream. I actually really like that because it just tastes like salted caramel because obviously pistachio has a really salted taste. So it's just giving salted caramel Mars bar without the chew, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's really good in just like a really subtle way. It's not blowing my head off, but it's got the saltiness I need in the chocolate bar. And just the smoothness of it is speaking to me apart from where I've melted it. Next up, we have the outrageously chocolate, milk chocolate coated Speculoos creams. If you haven't tried their outrageously chocolatey range, oh my God, it's so good. Dip one of them into a cup of tea and it's literally life-changing. Like, it's amazing. These are, I'm gonna guess, £4, £3. I don't know why I'm like saying that, that's like really good, but hoping these are as good as the rolls, to be honest. See, the Speculoos in this, it's sweet spice, but it's more like a spicy flavour, whereas that tasted just like Biscuit. It's not my favourite, but I know once I dip this in a cup of tea, they're nice. I don't love them. I definitely wouldn't choose them over the rolls, and so for that reason I wouldn't buy them again. I'd rather just have the originals. Let's do another biscuit so that we don't finish on a biscuit, you know. These are also £3 and these are the outrageously chocolate, same thingy, milk chocolate wafer rounds. I wish these were like hazelnut or something. I do love a chocolate wafer. Oh, nice, love that. They're giving hairdressers, you know, when you go to hairdressers and they give you like a little biscuit. That's the vibe I'm getting. They look lovely. I'm disappointed. They're nice, like the flavours are nice, but I wouldn't class this as part of the outrageously chocolate range. I know it says over 50% chocolate, obviously, because it's got the layers as well. To me, the outrageously chocolate range has a thick layer of chocolate. This is just a chocolate wafer. For that reason, I would say that's very disappointing. Like I say, it's nice, but I feel like I've been missold a dream. And I did think that when I looked at the picture, I thought, are these outrageously chocolate? Because that top layer of chocolate looks very thin. I really hope I like this last item, because otherwise I'm going to be really sad that the last two products that I'm ending on, I don't like all three products. Not I don't like them, but they haven't blown me away like the stuff at the start. But probably better because more people are watching at the start. Anyway, last thing we have, a new chocolate bar, which I've just realised is orange. This is orange, almond brittle and shortbread milk chocolate. These bars are £3.50 each. They do smaller bars, but they didn't have this one, so I've had to get the whole shebang. So you can't see anything obvious in the back of the chocolate, apart from my sweaty fingerprints. You know, like sometimes when it's proper, what's the word, bobbly, like it looks like it's filled. It does look like it from the side though. That's really good. Really good. I say this all the time, but orange, it doesn't speak to me, but then when I eat it, I really like it. Is it the almond brittle in it? I don't know, but it's so crunchy, but in like a really fine way, which I actually really like. What was the other flavours? Almond brittle and shortbread. That works really well together. I feel like Terry's chocolate did bring out something like that last year, like a Terry's chocolate with something crunchy in it. Did they? Like balls, but that's really tasty. Like the crispiness in that is spot on. Kind of reminded me of like Dime. That is it for another taste test. I feel like this is one of my favorite taste tests ever because nothing was bad. There was a few things that I thought could be better, for example like the jam and the blondie, but overall I've had a really good time. I think I'll go for a lay down now because I feel like I've got the sweet headache coming on. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please don't forget to leave a comment about dinners or anything that you've seen in M&S that you want me to get for this week. I want to make some good choices, you know. They had a new mac and cheese. It was a tenner or £9.50, and then I thought, is that just ridiculous to spend on mac and cheese? I don't know, but yeah, let me know and I will see you guys in the next one.